chicken is what Buzz Cooks is bringing to you today.
Multi-layers of amazing flavor are coming your way.
And with America's 250th birthday right around the corner, this dish is the perfect way to celebrate.
All right, I hope everybody's doing great. Let's get cooking. First, we're going to have to pickle some asparagus. That's right, we're pickling today. So I've got a nice deli container out. I've cut the asparagus to the length that it fits in there. And we're going to push that asparagus all inside. Put about a tablespoon of red pepper flake at the bottom. Get a saucepan out. About a cup of water. About a half a cup, 3/4 cup of white distilled vinegar. Got the heat on high. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar and about the same amount of salt. And we'll bring that to a boil. And once that comes to a boil, we're going to pour that right over the top of the asparagus. And that is going to give us pickled asparagus. It'll take about 24 hours. So you're going to do this a day ahead of time before you make this firecracker chicken. So don't burn yourself. To take your time, pour that hot vinegar water mixture right over the top, put the lid on it. I overfilled mine a little bit, so you'll see some spillage. But that's okay. We'll just wipe it up with the paper towel and put it in the fridge overnight. So the next day, this is ready to go. So what we're going to need next is our chicken breast. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. I've already cleaned up and squared off. So now I'm just going to cut it right down the middle, just like that. So I'm going to do 2 chicken breasts because I'm doing 4 firecrackers. Once we get them cut, we're going to cover with saran wrap, get our little mallet out, and try to flatten it out as evenly as possible. This will make for an easier roll up as well as cook faster. Perfect. All right, so you're going to need to bring out your asparagus, and you're going to need some thin sliced prosciutto. We're going to do about 4 or 5 spears, and we're going to roll it up right in that prosciutto. Just like you see here. Just like that. Nice and tight. Perfect. So we're going to need 4 of these. So we'll do it again. So you see how I just do 4 or 5 spears. And just roll it up nice and tight like so. All right. So once we get all the asparagus, it's time to roll up the asparagus inside of the chicken. So we're going to lay out our chicken breast that we cut so thin and pounded flat. We're going to season. I'm using McCormick's rotisserie chicken seasoning. I have fallen in love with this seasoning. It's so good. McCormick's rotisserie chicken seasoning. I'll put a link in the below in the description area so you can get some. So once we get the seasoning on there, we just put our asparagus and prosciutto, and we roll it right up nice and tight, just like that. And that's perfect. Next, we're going to need some bacon. Thick or thin is up to you. Beef or pork, if that is up to you. This is pork bacon. And we're going to use 2 slices per chicken roll up. So we use 1 slice to go halfway, just like that. And we'll put another slice out there to get the other half. And this is going to hold everything nice and tight while it bakes. I've got some toothpicks just on certain parts that don't want to cooperate. So I'll jab it with the toothpick to make sure it cooperates. And that'll be ready to go in the oven. So let's do it again so you see exactly what we're talking about. 1 slice of bacon over 1/2 of the chicken. Roll it up nice and tight. and then the other half. Hey, while I'm doing this, if I can remind you to please like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody about the show. Hit that button to stay up to date on newest recipes. New show every Sunday, every Wednesday. Make sure you hit that like button and that bell. That way you're notified every time I put out a new video. Appreciate you all very much. So we get these all done. Now let's make our firecracker chicken sauce. Very simple, but very, very tasty. I've got my little glass measuring container out, and we're going to put about half a cup of soy sauce right in there. Then a good splash of sriracha. A couple dashes of garlic paste. And honey. But we're using hot honey because this is firecracker chicken. So hot honey. And then we'll get in there and we'll mix this up real good. And then remember to reserve about half of this, because we're going to use it after we plate the firecracker chicken. So don't forget, that's very important, otherwise you're going to have to make a fresh batch. So once we get this all mixed up, we're going to take our chicken, place it on a cooking rack so it's elevated a little bit, because we are going to cook this on a convected oven. If you don't have convected, you have to kick it up to about 350, but we're going to do convected at 3 1/4. So we got our chicken on the rack, and we're just going to baste the chicken with that sauce that we just made. Make sure it's coated very nicely. There we go. And I'm telling you, really, really going to be happy you reserved half this sauce, because once it's cooked and we pour some sauce over it after it's done, oh, it just makes it, puts it all together, between the asparagus with the sweet and sour, the prosciutto with the saltiness, the bacon and the chicken. Oh, this dish is going to make your 4th of July or any occasion special. I'm telling you. So, in the oven it goes, 325 convected oven. And the magic of editing, it'll be done pretty quick, like now. So we'll pull it out, you can see what it looks like. Bacon is cooked, chicken is cooked, everything is ready to roll. Delicious. So now we're just going to pour the sauce right over the top, and we're going to serve it. And you've got firecracker chicken for 4th of July or any time this summer. Make this dish. You're going to impress everybody with it. Everybody's going to love it. And we'll see you on the next one.
The perfect way to celebrate.
So let's get cooking.
A day ahead of time, we need to pickle some asparagus and add a little heat with a few red pepper flakes.
Trust me,
This little step makes a big difference.
now it's the next day. Take some chicken breast and slice it thin.
Set it aside,
Grab some prosciutto, lay it out flat.
and roll up 4 or 5 spears of that pickled asparagus nice and tight.
Next, lay out your chicken and season both sides with your favorite seasoning.
I use McCormick rotisserie seasoning.
Place that prosciutto wrapped asparagus
Right in the center and roll that chicken up.
nice and tight.
But we're not done yet.
Next comes the bacon.
That's right.
2 slices for each piece of chicken.
Wrap it up.